The Ministry of Environment and Forestry is opposed to the Forest Conservation and Management Amendment Bill 2021. Environment CS Keriako Tobiko has, in a letter to Parliament, protested planned amendment to allow Parliament adjust forest boundaries without consulting the Kenya Forestry Service. As Emily Chebet reports, Tobiko said passing such a bill will take Kenya back several years in conservation matters.
Environment CS Keriako Tobiko has protested the Forest Conservation and Management Bill 2021 that intends to strip Kenya Forestry Service powers when it comes to forest boundary variation. In a letter to speakers of the bicameral parliament, Tobiko said the targeted Section 34(2)A of the bill is critical to the national economy and livelihoods.
The government stand is that amendment is mischievous. It is motivated by ulterior motives. You remember of the old days during Kanu's time and others, when our forests were treated as goodies to be dished out by politicians for their political dividends. And the reason why that provision was included is exactly to stop that.
According to the CS, the move by the National Assembly's House and Procedure Committee has caused panic and doubt in the international community about Kenya's commitment to attain the 10% forest cover aspirations.
That provision in the Act is important to ensure that before you can approach Parliament, because we realize, we accept, Parliament has an oversight role, but it cannot initiate the process.
According to the members of parliament, the bill came about after a number of petitions from their constituents through KFS failed to reach the floor of the House. Langata Member of Parliament Nixon Korir petitioned the House following the planned demolitions of some estates within his constituency in 2020 after KFS claimed that they were built on forest land.
When I brought that petition, there was a stalemate in Parliament because there is now the statute, and yet now the KFS were the complainant in this case. There are similar petition. Apart from my petition, Honorable Kioni has a similar petition to that. There's a similar petition by Sunguya. There's a similar petition by Honorable Osotsi.
Can issues of timelines be expressly provided for so that if I make a request, there is an obligation to make decisions within specific timelines?
If KFS has been petitioned, if the minister has been petitioned, and they sit on that petition without good reason, there are two ways. One, we can be taken to court to explain why. Or, as the law allows, we are summoned to Parliament to explain why.
There has been outrage from conservationists both locally and internationally who feel that the bill will give members of Parliament a greater say in forest protection, and this could expose the country's water towers to human activity.
What that amendment does is take us several years back, and its timing is highly suspect. And I don't want to insinuate against any member of Parliament. I respect all of them. They are our leaders. So the position of the government is that, and the position of my ministry is that, please stop that.
Emily Chebet, Citizen TV, Nairobi.